Welcome back to The Blend. Do you love hair? Have you ever dreamed of being a successful stylist? Or perhaps you're already in the industry, but it's time to step up your game. Our next guest is an expert in the field and is very passionate about helping others blossom their skills into a successful business. Meet Marquetta Breslin, owner of Marquetta's $1 Million Stylist Live. Marquetta is also the founder and CEO of the Lace Wig Training Center. Welcome back to the show, Marquetta.
Thank you so much for having me again.
You are a busy lady.
I am.
A busy woman.
Yes.
And this Sunday, there is a spectacular event going on. Tell us what you're doing.
I'm so excited. So this Sunday and Monday, I have my $1 Million Stylist Live event. It's a 2-day transformational event where I literally pull back the curtain and show everyone how we built our business. So I'm teaching beauty professionals how to build a sustainable business in the industry, because in cosmetology school, we don't learn that. We learn how to do the skill, but we don't learn how to truly stay in the industry. A lot of people that I even went to cosmetology school with are now doing other things. They're not doing hair anymore because they couldn't make it work. And so we were able to make it work while still being in the Air Force, having children, taking care of mom who had cancer. So it's very important to me that I share that with other people.
Yes,
very important.
You are very passionate about teaching.
Yes.
I mean, you're really helping people blossom. Stylists often have skill, they may have talent.
Yes.
But they deserve also to be successful in what they're doing.
Yes,
so
they do.
That is what you're helping people achieve.
Yes, and I'm glad you said that, because I was just thinking about that this morning. What good is a talented stylist if no one knows they exist? So that's what we do at the $1 Million Stylist Live event, is I teach them how to be there, how to exist, how to make yourself known, how to build your own media platform. And so I'm just really passionate about it. I think that I hope that a lot of cosmetology schools begin to teach these things, but a lot of them just don't know.
So let's talk about who this event would be most suited for.
Okay,
yeah.
So this event is for beauty professionals, but I've had everybody from real estate agents to car salesmen to chefs, you name it, they've been there. So I just so happen to be a stylist, but the principles that I teach can be applied to any industry.
Yeah, kind of anyone who's an independent business owner.
Yes.
Yes, or kind of managing their own own career.
In fact, my brother-in-law, who's a photographer, came a couple years ago to the event to just shoot the event, and he ended up starting to sell out his own events, taking the principles that I taught at the $1 Million Stylist Live event, and so he applied them to his photography business. And so it's really amazing. The principles are for anyone.
Great. Can we talk about a few of those principles specifically?
Yes.
Like what will you be tackling Sunday and Monday?
So we teach, or I say we, but I teach 3 core principles. It's identifying your purpose, building your platform, and creating your product. Okay. So it's purpose, platform, product. So I start with focusing on purpose. We all have a purpose. We all have a reason for being. So once you figure out that purpose, then you can then begin to hone in on your vision and start to build your platform. Your platform is where you demonstrate on a regular basis what you do. And it's meaning, if I am a hairstylist, obviously, on my platform via Instagram, Facebook, my daily video or daily content is going to be based around that thing that I do the best, so that people can decide whether or not they want to trust me, or whether or not they want to come to an event or come, get me to do their hair. And then, of course, creating your product, whether that is a seminar, if it is something that you're teaching to other people. Those are the 3 core principles that we use to build our business. So those are the things that I focus on at the event.
Wow. Fantastic, very valuable. I understand you already have a few hundred people signed up.
Yes.
But there is room for more.
Absolutely.
If people wanted to attend on Sunday and Monday, how can they do so? Okay,
so they can just go over to milliondollarstylist.com/live-event, and they'll be able to submit an application to get a ticket. We'll contact you, make sure you're in the building. We are so excited. We used to do these events in Charleston, South Carolina, so this is the first one in Las Vegas.
Cool.
Yes, so I am really excited. It's going to be awesome.
And you know what? You spread such positive energy wherever you go.
Thank you.
So yes, I know you'll be bringing that to the event on Sunday.
Yeah.
Great to have you, Marquetta.
Thank you so much.
Again, the 2-day transformational event, $1 Million Stylist Live, is this Sunday and Monday at Sunset Station. To register, visit Marquetta's website, $1millionstylist.com. They are a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend. And Sean, over to you, buddy.